It's our fair part show. It's our fair part show. It's our fair part show. It's our fair part show.
Yes, it is. Hello, I'm Liam. No ailments to flag. No business. Very rarely is there business in these episodes these days. I think we should all make a conscious effort to bring more tidbits and business. And that goes for myself.
I got some.
All right. Well, Ben, take it away.
Present. I've got, I guess you could call it business over a tidbit. People getting involved in the discussion of whether or not to get rid of segments or to keep them. Let's go to... Where are they? They kind of disappeared off of Alpha Squad. I wasn't ready for this, by the way.
Well, that's okay. Well, let's just finish the roll call first.
It's a podcast. It's you can
come
take
back
time.
to me. Come back to me.
Belle.
Hello, present. Yeah, no business, no tidbits. And no
Okay.
ailments.
Ben.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
No, you go.
No,
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 go.
no,
You've
chose not
stopped the flow
to
now.
flag
No.
anything.
Go.
my upper back is a bit sore.
Yeah, you shouldn't have flagged
Just
that.
staying with the back ailments.
Yep. Ben.
Present, no ailments. A shit ton of business.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Anything
Well,
you want to
you've
get
taken
to
that on
now, or?
No, not now. It'll be tomorrow. It has to be tomorrow.
Oh, I know what this could be. Yeah. Cool.
Do you?
Yeah. Is this the new segment that you're going to be bringing?
No.
Potentially?
No, it's not.
Okay. Well, that's what I assumed it would have been. Tina.
Hello, no ailments. My tidbit is I have really squeaky shoes, so if I move and you can hear a squeak, it's my shoe, and I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's not that like they're new or anything.
Can we see if we can
SpongeBob
get some?
over here.
Can we? Let's all be quiet and let me see if we can hear it.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit,
Spooky.
yeah.
Negligible.
It's
Yeah,
Gee.
apologies.
Thanks for noticing my shoes today, Tina.
I did. Liam Gallagher shoes.
Yeah, the custom Liam Gallagher
Are
Spacey
they?
House.
We've already noticed.
Yeah, check that
Yeah,
out.
why do we have to point them out every time he wears them? Is that
yes,
the thing?
Look
that's
at
what he
that.
would like.
He's on the front there.
I did
cool, man.
appreciate the
quite
haircut post in the Alpha Squad that someone did. That classic meme of the person with the Liam Gallagher hair.
That was Jackson Vivian who posted that.
What a name.
I didn't see the meme.
It says, me leaving the barber as soon as I've heard Oasis was officially reuniting. And then it's the classic.
Yeah, that's a
haircut.
good one. That's a good one, that. Scudman.
Yeah, present. The recurring ailment of that thing on the side of my ankle
That was
bone
bleeding.
that was bleeding 2 days ago.
Yep.
I'm torn between whether to leave it open without a band-aid on it, but I keep on knocking it and it bleeds again. It just doesn't heal.
Is that because you take blood thinners?
Just leave a band-aid on
For
it
the
for
old
like
age.
What if you
bit.
wore thongs for a day and
I
some...
wore shorts yesterday with low socks to kind
Ooh.
of air it out, get it out in the wild. That didn't help at all. So
Yeah, right.
Airing the dogs out.
It's actually
Go!
it is good that we flag these ailments. Like if one of us mysteriously wound up dead or something, we do have a medical log.
Yeah,
Oh, she did have that twinge in her back a
If
couple
Dr.
weeks
House
ago.
needs the list of
Yeah,
symptoms.
that's it, Jack.
Oh, present update on the pimple inside the ear. All gone, all done.
Hey.
Love it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Hey, we should mention as well, we're going to be in the City of Churches tomorrow. Show will be running as per, but it's Nova 919's 20th birthday, so we're going to be heading to the Cass
Yep.
with a few of the old presenters.
Yeah,
It'll be like a listener party though,
I
right?
think so. I think there'll be listeners there.
Yeah, one listener will be walking away with $10,000.
Pretty good. They should have... it's actually quite a lot of money.
We should get in their ear and try and encourage them to go put it all in red or something like that.
That'd be good.
Gamble
No-
responsibly.
no,
Yeah,
red.
My favourite thing in the Adelaide Casino, do they still have the big wheel?
The Chocky Wheel.
I don't know if that's what it...
I think it's a big prize wheel, right? Where you
It's
put money
literally
on.
just like...
It's like roulette, but up high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The big wheel.
I think so.
We also, because we're going to be at that party, and we got the message saying, hey guys, like, you know, people that are going to be up and talking as past hosts, like you got to, you know, if you want to reminisce on some of the things you've done in Adelaide, let us know, and
Yeah.
we can get like a show reel and stuff. And then you guys were putting things back and forth, and then I chimed in and said, oh, what about like the limo and the chopper? And I realized we did a lot. We did a lot. Like
Yeah.
when we put down like, hey, what did you do in Adelaide? We did do a lot
We
of
also
stuff.
never got back to him about that.
Yeah, I was actually just thinking, that was, as you were saying that, I was like, shit, yeah, we better get back our AV requests.
Yeah.
That's tomorrow. As someone who would have to get a
Actually,
V
I'll write that
request, I would
down.
absolutely not be doing it at this late stage.
On the Alpha Squad, the posts that I didn't have ready when the roll call was happening, I've got them now. So the discussion is...
Sorry, Bjorn's just like lingering around.
Oh,
the
Bjorn might
studio.
have called me. Sorry, no, I'll figure...
Oh.
hang on.
Okay.
I'm going to go out and speak to Bjorn.
That's all right. Yep. Tech Bjorn has
important.
summoned Jack.
Who you would have heard on the show that
During
one
the
time.
blackout day.
Yeah. What was that called? What was the blackout called again?
Blue screen.
Remember when
Blue screen of death or whatever it was.
it was like
Yeah.
Cloud Drive or One Cloud or whatever that...
Strike.
Cloud Strike.
Cloud Strike.
Cloud Strike went down. We had no ability to do like a regular radio show, so we were just on talking to fill dead air.
No songs, like no ads.
And Bjorn
just-
on his first day, like 18 years old, we were like, let's get the new tech in to explain to Australia what's happening. Did a great job. Okay, so Ben said, I like Wednesquay and Team Member of the Week in the off-air podcast. The others I wouldn't miss if they were dropped. And then there's about 6 comments, people agreeing with Ben. And then Michelle said, keep Brownlow running until the end of the year, then finish it with a Brownlow of the Brownlows.
Yeah, because we did say we were going to...
Oh, you ended really abruptly there. I thought you had more to say.
I don't know where it stopped.
We were supposed to do that.
I was supposed to do that yesterday. I said I would and I didn't.
We might still be getting this through the logger, right?
Yeah, we will.
So do I keep
we just
going?
keep
Yeah, we can
going?
soldier on.
You sure?
I trust in you, Scudder!
For all those listening, the what we record on one of Ben's computers has run out of memory.
Yep, and it literally has stopped recording and said
I thought
memory
you just
full.
deleted heaps of stuff
I forgot
recently.
to do it
I think
yesterday.
what happened is he didn't do it.
Oh no, Belle. Like 3 weeks ago, I deleted a bunch of stuff,
Yeah.
but since then, it's filled up again.
I was working on
everyone
it's
uses
not
it.
so much us, everybody else.
Ben. I was working on Chrissy Swan today, and I needed to grab something from their Vox Pro, and there was like 5 things in it, and it was only stuff from this week. So like they're very good at.
So who... If
I don't know,
we've
but
deleted, who's the person taking up everything?
I don't know. Are we
Brekkie?
these days are pretty good. Pretty good these days.
It's not our fault.
I'd love to get an audit from tech to see who's
Bjorn!
the sloppiest.
Bjorn's gone.
Sorry, back to the post. Michelle said, keep Brownlow running until the end of the year, then finish it with the Brownlow of Brownlow winners from the year. Let's see which one wins the ultimate Brownlow. And then she also got about 6 comments, everybody saying that they would like that. So it seems like
Split.
definitely Team Member of the Week and Wednesquay can hang around. There's question marks above Brownlow, Topic Tennis, that'll go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the original plan was to eventually do a Brownlow of Brownlow winners.
Yes.
Yeah.
As our end of year.
What you
thing.
could do is we could try and go back now and see if we could get a bracket which gets us to the end of the year.
I was going to say, we've almost done enough
Yeah.
that you could start doing it now.
Where if we do
Start
like
chopping some
we
off.
have
Yeah.
three a week where we vote on or
Yeah.
like however many. I don't know how many winners we've had.
Yeah,
Didn't we already do a Brownlow the quarter though?
we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we were originally going to do 4 quarters, and then take those 4 winners into the Brownlow of Brownlow.
I mean,
It was
I've
the
got-
Wild Hog, wasn't it?
I've
Wild
got
Forest Hog.
It was, yeah. I've got a Brownlow that I'd like to do next week.
Oh, well.
well,
So maybe
is
I
it
can,
Brownlow of Brownlows?
maybe I can organise that for next week, and that's another week done.
Well, that's good because you can organise that, and you said you'd organise Wednesquay for today.
I don't know if I said that.
I think you definitely did at the end of
Can I-
yesterday's pod. You said, I'm going to post.
Play the clip.
You said you'd put a post up, but
I
that's
did.
different from organising
Yeah.
the question.
Yeah, that was him.
Well.
Well, you also can fall back onto the mother list, correct?
Which is what I have in front of me because, I was waiting for that post and nothing came.
All right, let's do it. That's because I was actually working.
Question is Wednesquay. Alpha squatters have their say. What will Tina eat today? Did Liam say is Jack okay? And what game will Ben play? These quays are up. Post them online on Wednesquay. These quays are up. Post them online on Wednesquay.
So we have mentioned it a fair bit already, the Alpha Squad, which is the Facebook group that we have. You can always join it, and then there, sometimes a post will get put up on a Wednesday, and you can put your quiz in to ask us. So let's start with one from Janda. It's a hypothetical question. Now, you guys will probably be able to answer this. This one to me, I was like, what? He says, hypothetical. If there was a radio version of the AFL Tribunal, who would be most likely to be charged with what, and how many weeks suspension would they get?
Oof. Is this based on real events, or are we
Well,
going?
yeah.
Ben's most likely to have 5 weeks for.
I suppose if they had access to the off-air feed, Belle's impression would send her down for a few weeks.
Oh, you get 6 weeks for that
And
impression.
counselling, yeah.
Definitely.
6 weeks.
That's
Okay.
like, that was like when Barry Hall just absolutely snotted that guy, just punched him straight in the
Which
face.
I think was like 10, 15 years ago. I think you got like 3 weeks.
No, the punching and violence would be Ben done for that against me, which sometimes Liam jumps on because he will come and air kick me in the head or air punch me sometimes in the
Yeah,
street.
but
Does he actually punch
Yeah,
you?
but like in the AFL, I don't know if you know the rules, but
Always be
unless
ready.
there's
Always be
Always be ready.
always
then.
be
Exactly
always be
right.
ready, and also if there's no
ABR.
contact, you're not gonna. Do you know what I mean? It's like, oh yeah, he air knocked me.
Right.
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
Okay, because I didn't understand this question, but
It's
is that
hard
what
to
that is?
answer.
It's more like, it's not like necessarily physical things. It's more just like if there was a governing body that would dish out penalties and like fines.
There is.
There is. Yeah.
So he got sorry. Just on the stats of this, Barry Hall back in 2008 for that punch,
Yeah.
he got 7 matches.
Andrew
much-
Gaff, I think, is the most.
Yeah.
Andrew Gaff was 8 back in
He was
2018.
that was
West
10.
Coast, yeah.
Yeah,
Dude, he like did he
wasn't
break
good.
the guy's jaw?
it wasn't good. Yeah,
Bad.
Always be ready.
always
All
be
right,
ready.
so that's
That's
okay.
the new show slogan,
That's it?
I reckon. Always be ready.
That's one of my most memorable Barry Hall moments. I think the great one is when he was playing for Bulldogs, and then he just locks that guy up, and they're
Yeah,
like,
'cause-
"Oh, you poke the bear, and you don't poke the bear,"
He
and
was-
he's just like
yeah.
gonna kill that guy.
Is that when he was
Scott
tying
Thompson.
his-
It was
tying his
Scott
shoe?
Thompson went down and bumped him whilst he was tying his shoe.
Yeah, and then
and then a switch flipped. Absolutely railed him.
so wild.
Why would you do that? Why would you do that to the man?
Barry Hall. And then there was also that thing he said on Triple M, which I
that
won't
wasn't
get
good.
into.
Did you never hear
that?
that? Bill?
Wait, I've not said. Can you? I'll cut this out. 11:10.
No, you can't repeat it. You can't repeat it to the
don't
microphone.
cut
No,
it.
the AFL Tribunal will get me. If I,
yeah.
Okay.
He lost his job for
Yeah,
it.
you'll find it
pretty
if you
unsavory.
Google. You'll
So
find it.
it's on there.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. All right, next quote from Eric. He said, "Shouldn't Liam also be on the phone for One Bar Starman, so it's even?"
Yeah, but that's kind of weird. We're sending a host out. I guess if you really want it to be fair.
We should bring the.
It's a
bring the
technical
content
nightmare.
in.
Yeah, I just don't like the idea of sending a host out when they could have studio quality audio.
Yeah.
By all means, we can.
If anything,
start
bring the
coming in.
cooler in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We got the budget for that, Tina?
Well, fly someone
Yeah,
in.
absolutely.
We do. Wow.
From Melbourne. Saying to Ben, we've got 2
Live
TVs we
from
don't
Royale.
use in our office. We could sell them for show
We
budget.
could.
All right, one from Caleb. He said, "What's Ben's review of on the Shakti mat?" Shakti mat?
Oh, yeah. I think it's pronounced Shakti mat. It's like an acupuncture mat, so it's like a really
remember you talking
sharp
about it, yeah.
pressure, and you lay on it. It's kind of like meditation because it's not so painful, but it's quite painful, and it's supposed to be like you're focused on the pain so much that you can't think about anything else.
Do you know
And
what
then
my gift would be?
Torture.
I genuinely, the first couple of times I did it, I enjoyed it. I fell asleep on it every time.
Oh,
It
wow.
actually put me to sleep because because eventually the pain, it goes spiky, like hurty pain, then it goes like hot, like burning pain, and then it goes like numb pain, and then it all goes away.
How many times
and
have
then
you
you just
used
fall
it?
asleep. Probably 6.
What's it like?
Oh, really?
But I stopped. But after the 6th time, it wasn't because I didn't like it. I just genuinely stopped using it because you have to find like half an hour in a day, which is you can do that, but it's not easy to find like a whole half an hour, especially with a young fella running around just to lay on this mat.
What's it like waking up on? Because that can't be. That's
Yeah,
got to be the worst.
It's nice
part.
because
Really?
it comes with an app where I'll tell
does that help?
you what the worst part is. It comes with an app, right? So you put the guided meditation on, it plays, it's got a timer on it.
Right.
So then it's got like nice music, and then when the 20 or 30 minutes is up, the music kind of comes in and lifts you out of when you're asleep. You're waking up
yeah,
to
yeah,
the sound
yeah.
of birds or
It's
whatever.
like a
hypnotise
float,
you.
one of those floats that you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The worst part is when you actually have to get off the effing thing.
Oh, that's-
it
yeah, that's
sticks
kinda what I
to your
mean.
back, and because you have to.
Just walking around with a mat.
When you're laying on it, your weight's evenly distributed.
Oh.
But when you get off, all the weight goes to your ass, and it hurts
What's it
like
called?
a mother
What's
effer.
it called?
Shakti mat, like SHAK.
Real fad. Real fad.
TI. Oh, you know what I'll do? I'll bring it in.
We should
and
do it this
you can-
weekend.
You can all lay on it.
yeah.
Yeah,
Bring
I'll
it in
bring
for
it
the
in.
stream.
I'll bring it in for the stream.
Yeah, cool. Are you
Yeah.
actually going to write that down?
I'll write that down.
Yeah, because remember, if Ben writes it down, he will do it. That is the rule.
All right, let's just do one more. It's a bit of a throwback one, and it might need a little bit of an explanation.
Oh, sorry,
Do you
Belle,
wanna-
quickly, before this, I have a Wednesquay for after this one, just a quick one.
You have
We
a
allow
question?
in
Yeah.
team Wednesquays.
What?
Well, I mean, it's more of an I like Ben eternally reserve the right, but I didn't want to interrupt full
Okay.
Wednesquay. Yeah.
James asked, "How is Gillespie?" And I don't know. Like,
James.
if you know, you know. Otherwise, let it die. I don't know.
Yeah, probably let it die. But I mean, yeah. So there was. This is back in the day that
It was
Ben
the
and
origin.
I-
It was actually the origins, I guess you could say, of the off-air podcast, where it was just me and Liam, and it was just the end of the regular podcast. We used to just talk absolute BS.
But it was only on Fridays.
On Fridays,
Yeah.
and they used to go for 20, 30, 40, sometimes 50 minutes. And then
that's
one time we were just so...
No, it was so. I had a character as Robo Boy, which was me just talking into a fan.
Yeah.
And then Ben was my brother Gillespie, and
Because I found a second fan in the spare room.
yeah,
And then
we
were
had
talking
like
to
some
robots.
fight.
Yeah, and I think the bit was you were like, "What's your name?" And I was like, "Gillespie." And you're like the fast bowler.
Like Dizzy Gillespie. Yeah.
And then Nova went, these guys are great. We're going to make them Melbourne breakfast.
Yes.
We should.
As you're talking
I actually
into
would
fair,
love if someone in the Alpha Squad could find that episode. If someone, I honestly wouldn't know when. I mean, I'm saying probably around 2020, 2021.
Omni now has the transcript feature.
Yeah,
If
but
I
I'm not
type
sure.
in-
if you can
I'm not
find
sure
it.
it'll get through the fan
I don't
Gillespie.
know. What was the other one? Robo Boy or something?
Robo Boy Gillespie with the two hot words you'd be looking for.
Would it have transcribed? Oh yeah, might have.
Yeah, I don't know if it will.
Also, the a bit of business for a future episode is the Scudder YouTube videos that we found.
Oh, we can forget about that.
No.
do you want me
We'll unpack that in a future episode, but we found some videos of Scudder from 2008 on YouTube with him and his friend.
All thanks
And
to
we'll-
someone on Instagram.
Yeah, thanks to somebody on Instagram. We're going to watch them on the off-air pod.
Didn't age well.
No.
I never thought I'd have to be one of the guys that have to scrub his digital footprint.
Yeah.
But now I am.
Yeah.
I typed in Gillespie and 6 episodes from 2020 and 2021 have
Yeah.
come up. So
Right. We revisited the characters a few times.
Can we? I know you'll
I've got
saying
to scrub
crap.
through it.
We'll
It'll
get
take
some
me.
audio for
Yeah.
tomorrow, and I might save mine for tomorrow as well. But there has been, like, Belle, you were harumphing about us asking to change the Clickbait Mondays theme because you said it was all syllable perfect, and someone has done a deep dive on the Alpha Squad to point out that literally none of it is syllable perfect, to the point where you made it syllable imperfect when you could have made it perfect.
Yes.
So,
Wow. yeah.
Interesting.
I reckon we get to that in tomorrow's episode.
All right, great.
So I can get the audio and fully go on a deep dive on why you're
can-
wrong.
I can't
and why
wait to be
you need to change.
mansplained too about an intro that I didn't want to do in the first place.
All right, why
I'm
do you have to bring
looking forward to that.
mansplaining into it?
Well, you literally are.
I'm explaining why you're wrong.
It's people in the Alpha Squad being like, oh, well, you could do this. I'm like, you know what? I
Belle,
don't care that
you
much.
went on a massive rampage about how you were right. You couldn't change Jonathan's name to Scudder because it wasn't fitting the right
Because I
syllables.
had it all,
when
like,
you
mapped
did,
out.
you changed a 3-syllable name to Belle.
You know what? I think
Instead of
we
Isabel.
we do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's park it. We'll do it tomorrow.
Yep.
Take
and
mansplaining out
I'm
of
going
it.
to find those YouTube videos of Scudder.
Oh, there's so
Yeah,
much
good
to
call.
We don't have
Gillespie
time.
as well.
I'm definitely going to do that. See ya.